Let's begin with Winston Peters. Monday is D-Day, or is it? Who knows? Really and truly. For the New Zealand First Board and Caucus to decide whether to support National or Labour to form the next government, New Zealand First MPs met at Parliament today to finalise the policy proposals and the likely costings from both parties for consideration on Monday. Sporting a "thank God it's Friday" tie, the leader Winston Peters came down to brief reporters mid-afternoon.
Members of the board will be, because of the time frame that takes a lot of work still to go, will be flying in on Sunday and early Monday morning for a joint caucus and board meeting on all day Monday. That's about the update, all the update I can give you at this point in time.
Do you expect that board meeting to take a long time?
Well, they're booked in for the night if we have to, but if we've done enough work, the consideration that happens on Monday should take far less than the time we're doing that we're involved with now.
And would you be expecting to make a public statement at some stage after that board meeting?
Well, I hesitate to give you an answer to that question because it's extraordinarily difficult to meet timelines, particularly on this matter, that if you're jamming a timeline up against a public statement of a date and you compromise the quality of your decision, sure, that would not be a very good idea. But we know time's of the essence. I did give an answer yesterday which has been seriously misconstrued. I was asked, will you have a decision by the end of next week? And I said yes. And then I hit the headline saying, they're making a decision by the end of next week. Well, that's not what I said. You know, words are rather important.
So it would be your expectation, if possible, is that it would be far sooner than that?
Yes, that's what we're working on.
In terms of the issues, have you had any more contact with either the leaders of National or Labour ministerial positions or current or workings for?
Not on those issues, no, because we have to get the policy thing cleared up first, and also an understanding of the fiscals. We've been through their budgets and our own, and we've got to make sure that we do agree on the figures we're talking about.
So there's still a bit of work to go on nailing down the policy?
Well, we've got the fiscals all done, but we've got to make sure they agree with them.
So you expect to go back to them via phone, if need be, in the next day or so?
Well, I would think there's going to be constant communications as items are delivered to members of their organisations who can answer the question. We don't expect the leader to be able to answer all of them, or for that matter the Minister of Finance to be able to answer all of them.
But no more face-to-face meetings?
Not proposed at the moment, no.
Are you staying in Wellington all weekend, or are you going to go home?
Well, we're doing this, with modern communications, doesn't matter where you are.
So just to be clear, the board will aim to have a full-day meeting on Monday?
Yes.
And it would be your intention to, at some point, after that, to be making a public... I'm just trying to get a sense of how it works. Do you make a public statement ahead of any joint statements, or how does it work in terms of the Governor-General and that sort of thing?
Well, it depends on what our decision is. That's the problem. That's the reason why I can't answer the question.
Is the onus on you to make a public statement first before there's any other statement from any other party?
Well, that depends on what the conclusion we come to. If you extrapolate, I'm not going to say it because it'll be misinterpreted as well.
Sure.
But I cannot foreclose on what the board and the party will decide by saying I'm going to do this on a certain time and be making a statement with the subject in mind. I can't answer that question.
Winston Peters talking at Parliament this afternoon. Party officials from National and Labour are now on standby to meet as soon as the New Zealand First Board signs off on one of the proposals, which, as you heard, won't be earlier than Monday.